Good afternoon, everyone. You are mostly welcome to the SLESA Future Founder Program. This bootcamp is run for the first time as a pilot program. Before I move into the content, I'm Kalana Vithanage. I'm the Vice President of SLESA, Sri Lankan Engineers in South Australia. So we will have a look at the agenda for today. First, we will introduce what SLESA is. Then we'll do an introduction to the Future Bootcamp itself. And we'll go through the seminar series, which is available online. And we'll introduce the investor panel and talk about the final pitch. Also, we will talk about how the SLESA will do the assessment of your products, and then you will get a chance to introduce you to us. It will be a team introduction, a brief team introduction, and we will talk about what is the expectation of your final pitch. And then we will open up it for question and answers, so you can clarify any questions you have. All right, so I'll call our president, Vipula Vasala, to give a brief introduction for SLESA. SLESA, Vipula.
Thank you, Kala. You can hear me well, right?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Thanks. Hello, everyone. I'm the president for SLESA for this term, for the term 2023 and 24. And I'm super excited that we finally got to the kickoff session of the university stream. And I'll give a quick overview about who we are. So SLESA, or Sri Lankan Engineers in South Australia, came to existence about 5 years ago, mainly because of some hard work put on by some like-minded people who had close ties to Sri Lanka, as well as some background to engineering. And the main objectives they had was to provide a platform for Sri Lankan community in South Australia to come together, to socialize and bring some good, establish some good relationships. And also the other main objective was to give something back to community, provide a platform so that our community members can use that platform to give something back to the community, whether it's to Australian community or to Sri Lanka. So over the last few years, there have been numerous projects that we involved in and we initiated and took the leadership on in that area. And we kept growing on those initiatives. And this year, we are especially focused on doing something bigger and better, especially with some long-lasting positive impact. So what we picked from this year is to have this Future Founder Bootcamp to targeting Sri Lankan students, both schools and universities, to improve their entrepreneurship and engineering skills by going through this seminar series, as well as this the product development. And as you might know, we already went through the already going through the school program. It's halfway through. And due to the success of that school program, we thought of we should expand it this year itself to the university teams as well. And I just forgot to mention that I'm the one who has been spamming you last couple of weeks with the emails to you all. And even with the university teams, we had some great response. So here we are. So we are in a good position now with all the positive responses we received from you to kick off this university stream. So yeah, once again, I'd like to warmly welcome all of you to this Future Founder University program. Over to you, Carla.
Okay, thank you, Vipula. Yeah, like Vipula mentioned, this initiative was originated as a way to give back something to our mother Sri Lanka. And as you know, that developing entrepreneurial mindset for Sri Lankan younger generation is one key focus of this program. and also provide a platform for the innovative young entrepreneurs so that they can showcase their talent and perhaps get some good investment for their future pathway. And not only that, we also trying to set an example as a overseas Sri Lankan diaspora community, professional community, how we can deliver long-lasting some outcome for Sri Lanka in a better way, rather than providing just consumable things. It would be much large in extent if we do it right. I think we have proven through the school program, we have proven that it's doable from our overseas country, even with the time zone differences, even with the online delivery. We are seeing good results. That's good to see. All right, so I will give you some introduction about this program. Like people mentioned, we kickstarted with the school category first. We started in March this year. Now it's like halfway through in the 20 weeks program. We had like 10 school teams from different parts of the country. And now we're expanding it to the university category. So we invited all Sri Lankan engineering universities, and 4 of the universities attend up with 7 teams from University of Moratuwa, University of Peradeniya, University of Brunei, and University of Sri Jawatanpura. So you're all welcome. All right. So then I will talk about how this program is being managed. Like we have a SLESA advisory committee that we are coordinating the overall bootcamp, resolve any common issues like that thing. And we have resource persons. Those are subject matter experts in the subjects like related to the entrepreneurial journey, and they delivered good seminars. We had planned for 8 seminars, and out of that, 7 seminars has been already delivered for the school category. But we have recorded them, so all those content is available to you as well, free of charge in the social media. We will talk about in detail. And there's one more to go, which is on funding and investors, which is very important. So probably for that seminar, you can join live. Then we have the teams, which is currently we have 7 university teams, and each of the team have roughly 1 to 5 members per team, and these are selected from Sri Lankan engineering faculties. And aside, we have the investor panel. Those are joining us externally, and they provide valuable feedback for the product that each team is delivering, and they will potentially invest in your product. So it is a good opportunity for you to showcase your product and talent and go from there. All right. So talking about the seminars that we delivered, in the previous seminars we did, we talked about why entrepreneurship is important, how the product market fit should be considered. Then we talk about how to develop a minimum viable product. Also, we talk about sales and marketing, finance management, basic accounting, leading a team. And next one is going to be the funding and investors. Probably you will have the opportunity to join it live. For the other all 7 seminars, all content is available online, so you can watch it at your own pace. So this diagram is about how different knowledge pieces help to get a best outcome for your entrepreneurship journey. So starting with sales and marketing, it would be a bit odd. Some people would think sales and marketing comes last, but I had the same feeling as an engineer. So, but I realized that there's 2 parts of sales and marketing. One part is coming pre-development, which is the market analysis is very important, which is sometimes we are missing as engineers. So that's why from the market, we need to analyze the market requirements and understand the market segments. Then only we can really put our weight into the developing a minimum viable product. At the same time, we need to make sure this product is meeting the market. The fit is good. So this would be an iterative process until we find a exact fit within the market. So we are trying to validate your product is really making sense for the market segment. So once we found the product market fit, then you can scale it up. You can seek more funding and investment to scale your product journey. So it's a rough knowledge pieces you need for developing MVP and for scaling up. Besides that, you will need certain other things like finance and accounting. We would say it is the bloodstream of any business organization. So it is important having some. You don't need to be an expert in these subjects, but having the basic understanding helps you make your entrepreneurship journey very better. I would say better, rather than if you don't know certain principles of this, there's a good chance you will find it in hard way, and probably you have to spend years and sometimes and finance as well. So, for example, I found some people that they have been developing products for long, but they haven't really met their customers. And then when they met their customer after a long time, then they find, okay, there's a mismatch and that they're having a hard time to get it convinced. So it's good to have this basic understanding and also leadership skill as you are working with a team. So you need to have some good leadership skills, understanding others and working with others. Those are very important. These knowledge pieces helps you not only to become a better entrepreneur, but also to be an effective employee if you decide that pathway, so that you know in organization what works, what doesn't work, what is important, sort of thing. But not only that, this general piece of knowledge will help you as a citizen as well. I think in my personal idea, it is good to have this sort of basic knowledge distributed to all the citizens, which gives them good understanding, good accountability of what they can do. All right, so like I mentioned, all the previous 7 seminars, we have recorded them, and we have them available in our YouTube channel, and also we have a Facebook page. If you look up for SL Engineers in SA in or SLESA in the YouTube, you could come up with this playlist. We have one playlist for our bootcamp seminars, and also we have a separate playlist for the set of curated playlists for different categories of videos, which are quite useful for at least we found those were useful for the school category. I hope it is for you as well. And also similar content and some additional posts, and those runs in our Facebook page as well. So I would suggest you to start following these so you get some understanding of that. Yeah, so this is more of a video demonstration of what we have there. So yeah, I think in modern days, I would say good to have a good company, good group of people around you, so that those people can uplift you. In modern days, I would say those group has been shifted into social media. So it is good to have some good uplifting or making you better sort of social media. So you follow them, then you're getting some positive vibe out of that, I think. All right, so then we come to the assessment of your projects. There would be 2 types of assessments. One assessment is by SLESA for the rewards, and the other category is the assessment by the investor panel for the investment opportunities. We will talk about the investment opportunities later, but I will talk about the SLESA assessment, which is we are giving points to your activities and your engagement and how you perform in the final investor pitch deck. Out of 100 points, we have allocated 20 points for a quiz, which is based on some entrepreneurial knowledge. Most of these are covered within our seminars, even if you know those knowledge pieces by yourself. By now, it's okay that you can try it out. So we'll have an online exam. So like multiple choice questions. So there would be 40 questions. You can try it many times as you want. So and each team member of your team has to do that. And then we will take the team average. So honestly speaking, these 20 points, it's already there. It's like you can try it as many times as you want, and as long as you know the knowledge pieces, key knowledge pieces, it's very easy to as a university students. It's quite easy to score this 20 straight away. Then we come to the rest of 80 points, which comes down to how you perform in the investor pitch deck. Out of this 80, there would be 10 points allocated for the product market fit, 8 points for the business model, which is how you're going to profit out of your product, and 40 points for your actual implementation of the minimum viable product. So you need to demonstrate something attractive and usable for your targeted client base. And 10 points for the customer engagement and feedback. Customer engagement is very important. What I want to say is, if you do just an innovative product, it doesn't become a product straight away. Innovation can be academic or theoretic. So if you need to make it a real product that is loved by the customers and you have the sales out of that, then you need to really engage the customers, consider their requirements, get their feedback, and iterate your product. Iterate the project until it becomes a product. So it's very important having that customer engagement. And there would be 4 points for what sort of feedback you receive from the investor panel. So, and also 4 points for the teamwork, how you work together as a team. That's important. So we'll allocate 4 points for that. And for the presentation skills, there would be 4 points. So that's how those 80 points is calculated. Like I said, that 20 points for the quiz, it's quite easy to score, I think. It's already there if you know the knowledge pieces, and if you follow those seminar videos, it should be easy to get that. And rest of 80 is it's basically on how you develop your minimum viable product, and also how you present it in the final pitch deck. All right. So for the rewards, I would like to call Vipula.
Thanks, Kalan. I think this is the slide you're eagerly waiting to see. So you might be thinking, okay, I signed up for this bootcamp. What's in it for me? Yeah, so don't worry, we got you covered on that. So financially, at the moment, we got these awards allocated. So 100,000 rupees, 70,000 and 50,000 for first, second, and third places respectively. But I have to put emphasis on the term at the moment, because this is only the minimum. This is the minimum level of financial awards that we guaranteed, but it doesn't mean that it has to stop there, because you as a potential entrepreneur, you have the capability to make this higher. So good. So I was saying that so this is the minimum commitment, but as a potential entrepreneur, if you put your entrepreneur mindset onto yourself, this is something you can improve on, because what we can do from our side is that we can promote your ideas, your products within Sri Lankan engineering community here, and show them how advanced your products are. It will make them to donate to this program more, that means at the end we can increase these price allocations. At the moment though, since we are running the school program as well, this is the budget we can guarantee. These are the awards that we can guarantee at the moment, but we have very high confidence that this can go higher significantly. So let's work together to make this better. And also, this program doesn't stop with the financial rewards, right? Because you get an opportunity to pitch your ideas to investors, and if all goes fine, you might find an investor to work on your products, to make that product take that product into market. So so there's a financial reward as well as some long-term rewards for you as well. And at the end, I think regardless of the rewards or awards you're going to get, you're going to be a winner because you already signed up for this program. So I think you're already on the right track. So your motivation and enthusiasm will take you through the rest of this journey.
Okay, thank you, Vipula. All right, so then I'll talk a bit about the investor panel. The investor panel, we are in the process of building this investor panel at the moment. So it would be like 4 to 6 panel of investors. And this will comprise of mostly from Australia and maybe one or two from Sri Lanka as well. So you get some local context into local markets as well. And we are trying to match your, we are trying to find the investors matching to your the product idea, so that they get a better interest in your idea, so that it is easy for the mutual journey, I think. And we also would like to remind you, like the investor panel's decision is solely on their own, and it is independent of SLESA. So they will take their own decisions on whether they want to invest into your idea. So it is, I think, the key thing is that you have to put your effort into get them impressed and get their attention. So likewise, in any investment opportunity, so we cannot really guarantee that everyone will get the actual investment, but we're trying to put our best effort to have a panel which is generous and reasonable, so that they can comprehend your idea and trying to give a good feedback, and also to invest in your idea. So I think it's something we have to work together, that you have to highlight the attractiveness of your product and get their attention. So in a nutshell, I think what you need to do is capitalize on this opportunity. You have been given an opportunity to showcase your products to an overseas panel of investors, and also to a community. So within this network, and you can try to get the best outcome out of this journey. All right, so next thing is the most interesting thing. So we talked about 7 teams joining this journey. So I will let you to introduce yourself. I would ask basically a brief introduction, like what's your team name, who are the team members, and what sort of product you are working on. That sort of brief introduction. If you each, at least one from each team can show up their face and talk a bit about this, that would be great. So, okay, so first team is Team Vision X. Anybody from Team Vision X can do a little intro to the team?
Hi, I'm Senal, and we are from University of Sri Jayawardenepura, and our team members are Mithara Indura and Nimshani Suranga. So our product is a system that has been developed to identify the early stages of non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. Since diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause for blindness, especially in Sri Lanka, we see there is a huge failure in the screening process. Therefore, because if we look at the current screening process, if a patient comes to a physician and if the physician assume that he may have diabetic retinopathy, what they do is they're gonna refer it to the base hospitals. So the base hospital is gonna be rushed, and sometimes patient gonna discourage and they go back home. So gradually they will get blind. So so to eliminate that process, that thing, we have developed a system, an automatic system which can identify different stages, and we can reduce that rush towards the base hospitals and help the patients to prevent the blindness.
Excellent, Sanal. I think it's a good globally applicable product and has a good market segment you have identified. So I think, yeah, we wish you all the best and with the journey, and let us know if how we can support you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Next, the team Hyperbeats from University of Morocco. Someone from team can introduce yourself.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. We are team Hyperbits from University of Morocco. Our product is a mobile app, which is developed for homes where they have deaf and speech impaired individuals who can't, some may can't speak or some may can't hear. They use they use hand gestures. We call it as a sign language. So this sign language is they face various issues because most of the people don't know this sign language in the community. So there's no proper solution in Google Play Store or Apple App Store for give them a solution. So there are more than 70 million deaf and speech impaired individuals in the world. Not only them, but also their family members, neighbors, and friends. They need some sort of solution. So we develop a mobile app that can translate sign language camera feed to voice, and in other side voice to sign language animations. If he can't hear, just he can see the animations from his phone. So this is a solution that can bridge the gap between these individuals. So we are trying to now we somehow finished the process, and we need to launch it in Play Store to give access. So there's a significant work there to launch it because server costs and
yeah, exactly.
They need powerful servers like ChatGPT now. These deep learning models need to scalable because many people need to access it. So it's not only one user working with that. That's the issue currently we are facing.
Yeah. Excellent. Thanks,
Thank you.
Mr. I think it's again another globally applicable good product communication tool between two groups of people who can speak well, use their language, and those who cannot use the language. So it's really a good product market.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce my team.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, sure.
Hasita
Yeah.
and Kavindu Damsit, Malita, Janisha, and Sandun. We have a 5-member team.
Glad to have
Thank
you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Next, we have Pera Trailblazers from University of Peradeniya. Anyone from this team can introduce themselves?
Yes. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So hello. We are from University of Peradeniya. So I am Case Dawson. My group members are Lahiru, Rukshan, Inindu, and Nuan. So our product was actually it was a solar panel, a portable solar panel, which was initially thought out to be given to campus and for off-grid power generation. So so the key benefits would be like it would be, of course, sustainable and cost effective. So the portability would be a great feature, and the independence and low maintenance. So these are the aspects that we are focusing on, and so the application that we mainly intend to focus on is to charge electronic devices off the grid. So like mobile phones, when you go on a hike and like you don't have a port to connect to, so we can use it during the day. So, and of course the portability would be addressed, and because it should be lightweight and mostly being compactable might be a very good thing for such a product. Kind of
Excellent.
are going to research.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks, Dawson. I think it's again another good product. Probably you need to consider about the competitive markets as well. So in your when you are presenting, probably you need to do a good analysis of other alternative and competing solutions. So yeah, I think once you've done it properly, I think that should be good. Okay, I wish you all the best with your product. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have team JC from University of Brunei. Can anyone introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you very much. I am Sajini from Ruhani Engineering Faculty. Our team members are me, including me, Sajid, Janaka, and Chamat, 4 members. We are here to modification of mushroom grow bag feeding machine and the design and the fabrication of grow bag feeding unit. This is our project. So actually in recent years, the mushroom cultivation sector in Sri Lanka has highly expanded, but it bears significant amount of labor cost due to the manual bag feeding. So our project automate the motion of the bag feeding process and automate the handling of the bag holder. So this is our project core. So also there has a really novelty and the industrial value. It increased the production rate, reduce the labor cost, improve the work ergonomics, impact market expansion. Like that, there are a lot of values we will able to give to the market. So that is.
Excellent. I think that's really needed. I think going forward, the world is going to be in a hungry state. People, for example, WHO talks about. So I found that mushroom is a sort of a source of food that organizations are advertising, and so getting into their production, that's I think good product, good excellent idea. Yeah. So wish you all the best with your journey, and looking forward to work with you.
Thank you very
much. Again, we have another team from University of Ruhuna, Auxilium Ruhuna. Anyone from team can introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so we are Auxilium Ruhuna from University of Ruhuna. My team members are Lakdinu, Tarindu, Pasan, and Marco. So what our product would be is, in Sri Lanka, we all know that everyone uses pens. So per month, there's more than 30 million pens being used, but there's no process or any way of recycling these pens, as we spoke to some of the manufacturers. So what our product would be is to segregate these pens and then to recycle them and add to the production cycle. Rather than a product, this would be a whole process which will engage all from the customers all the way up to the manufacturing companies moving forward.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you. I think, again, another good globally applicable product idea, which is, I was thinking like, what a waste of pens. And yeah, so it's really a good product market fit. Thing. One challenge you might need to work with is how to integrate with the manufacturers and the recycle. So you might need to come up with some process around that. Yeah, I'm sure you would come across this, and I wish you all the best with your effort. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next we have Team Pegasus, again from University of Maratua. Anyone from the team can introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Prashant. We are Team Pegasus from University of Maratua. So our product is an end-to-end framework for predictive maintenance with AI-powered digital twin. So as the topic suggests, we'll be mainly relying on two main concepts, predictive maintenance and the digital twin. When it comes to maintenance, so in many industries, the unexpected equipment failure is like a critical problem. So normal what the industries do, like they'll be scheduling maintenance for a regular period of time. So in such a case, they'll be incurring a lot of cost. So if any machine is broken or not, they will be maintaining that. So in our project, we will be predicting using IoT sensor data from this machine. We'll be predicting whether the machine can be broken or not in a given time span. So with that, we'll be implementing a digital twin, which is a virtual representation of the exact physical assets. Together with that, we'll be completing a complete end-to-end framework for predictive maintenance.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Trishan. I think, again, a good globally applicable product, which is trying to predict the potential failures and act beforehand rather than waiting for the events. Excellent. I wish you all the best with your product journey.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have another team from University of Peradeniya, Team Helios. Can anyone from the team can introduce?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm Dawson from before. So we initially messed up the team. So the team Trailblazers, he explained at that spot. So I think they can continue from here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah.
There, I'm Viraj Aryansha. Thank you, Dawson. So I'm also from University of Peradeniya. Me and my teammates, Shamidu and Ishan from Team Trailblazers. So our product is actually it's basically a virtual device where we can send inputs and communicate with the host device to replace the usual conventional mouse or the joystick that we have already. So we can use our motive is to use hand gestures and the way we control handheld device in midair to control the movement and certain behaviors of the conventional mouse we have, and replace it with a more portable and a feasible, more convenient solution. So that is our product. Yeah, I think that's it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, I think it's again good globally applicable IT product can be used for all the computers, and probably the challenges would be the robustness of your solution. And yeah, so I think I'm sure you are working with that, and I wish you all the best with your product journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So I think we give a good introduction to the teams, and thanks all teams. Now I will talk about what's your next steps. I think it's important to know what you're going to do next. I would suggest you follow the seminar series which we have in our YouTube and Facebook page, YouTube channel and Facebook page, which gives you some entrepreneurial knowledge pieces. And this will help you to work on your online quiz exam as well. And like I mentioned before, each of the team member has to do this quiz, and we will take the team average. And this quiz can be taken any number of times. We'll send you the link to the quiz as soon as possible. At the same time, you need to, I think, work on polishing your MVP. I'm sure you already have, most of you have some near completed prototypes. So to make your investors more get their attention, probably you need to keep your MVP more attractive. And I would suggest you, as engineers, sometimes we doesn't pay more attention to the customer engagement, product market fit, and business model. This is where I think most of the innovation get stuck with. So probably I would ask you to work on strengthening your these aspects, like how you work with customer, try to get a good feedback from the customer, let your product to be used by actual user and get their feedback and try to incorporate that into your product development. That's one thing. And also try to understand the product market fit. Like it's better to you get an understanding of what portion of the market you are addressing, what exact target audience, because these would be asked by the investors. They would ask where exactly this piece of product would be fitting into, and what percentage of the market you're thinking you can capture, sort of questions. So it's good to have that understanding. Also about the business model, how you're going to make a profit out of the product. So like I mentioned, there are lots of innovations happening. Some are more theoretical, some are theoretical or academic, which doesn't reach the actual customer. So in order to get to the level of to reach the customer and to make it sustainable, you need to think about the business model, how you're going to gain a profit out of this and feed it back to the product development cycle. So have a think of that and try to strengthen these aspects. We would suggest you, like by 15th of July, try to finalize your final pitch deck and get it reviewed by your university advisors and SLESA as well. So by doing this, you are getting more prepared for the investor pitch. And at the moment, we are tentatively looking forward for the first week of August for the final pitch. It could be 4th of August, but this could change. At the moment, we are looking at that date. So that's when you would have the final pitch deck. So that's why I said if you get prepared by mid-July, get it reviewed and finalized, then you're all set to you're all set for the final pitch. And you can reach us for any matter on these two emails: futurefounder@slesa.org.au or president@slesa.org.au. And we have a WhatsApp group as well. It's called a community, WhatsApp community. So you can scan this QR code and join this community so that we can distribute any common announcement through this media. And also we are sending out the emails anyway, but sometimes people find it easier to work with WhatsApp these days. All right, so I'd say this is a team effort, teamwork. So you have to work as a team, work with your team, and get the best outcome out of this opportunity. So it's up to you, and we are here to help you, and we can work together and find you the best opportunities. So I wish you all the best with your journey. And so that's the first part of this presentation. So up to now, if you have any questions, you can ask. Next, I'm going to talk about we are introducing a template for the final pitch so that you can all work on the same template and start developing the pitch deck. So before going to that, I would like to take any questions that you have already. You have in mind already, so we would like to answer them as good as possible. Anyone can speak up or can put into the chat as well. Anyone, any questions? All good?
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
I have a question. What is the time limit for our final pitch deck?
Yeah, that's a good question. That would be 12 minutes. 12 minutes of your talking, presenting your idea, and followed by 5 minutes of question and answer by the investors. That's just a preliminary question and answers by the investors. But it could extend. You can have offline discussion with them, but within the investor pitch deck, that would be 10 12 of your presentation and 5 minutes of Q&A.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? Oh, good. Anyway, we will have another opportunity to talk. Any questions you have at the end of the we are running through the templates. So I will start with the template. We will distribute this template via email. So you will get the template. So in the first slide, you can so all the brackets you can replace with your team. So you need to, in the first slide, you can introduce what the product name, your short, small, maybe one sentence description of that, and your team name as well. Second slide, probably you could have this your team profile, which is you can introduce your team name, university, and the photos of the team members and their qualification or experience with related to this product would be good to have. And also good to mention about your team advisors from the university or SLESA as well. Then you need to talk about the problem that you are going to address. Talk about your customers, what are their pain points, and specific segment of the market. So talk about that. What is the exact problem? But before we go into the actual solution, good to understand the problem in detail. Next, talk about the alternative and competing solution, which is very important. Sometimes we think, okay, we have an idea, we might be the first to have a solution for this problem, but have your literature survey and do your study of other competing products, alternative solution. It may not be exactly your solution, but what is the alternative approach that people are taking? For example, say, there's an automated way of doing something, that's your solution, and there's an existing manual process. Even manual process, it's an alternative approach. So you can do a comparison, why it works, what doesn't work with that. So have that comparison listed out. That gives you a good understanding of the product and surrounding market space you are working on. This gives a good impression for the investors so that they know that you have done your background search and you know the market. Then you need to talk about your proposed solution. You can describe how you solve the problem, how it is different to the alternative solution, the technology behind that. Technology, maybe from the investor's point of view, they may not too much concerned about the technology, but thing is, you need to make sure that you showcase that you are technologically capable and you know the technology, you know your technical stuff better, and showcase that you are using the robust and probably reliable ways of technology. And you can showcase your architecture, any block diagram or actual photos of that, and together with that, you can extend it to you have to extend it to the actual demonstration. This demonstration, MVP, minimum viable product demonstration, can be in the form of photos, videos, or could be even a live demo. But I would suggest that all of you have a record of your product. That's good because sometimes live things may not work. So have a record of your product features, how it is being used by the end users, and what sort of feedback they give. Sometimes it's very important to how the customer is speaking themselves and talking about the experience of using your product. And you can demonstrate up to date work in progress with your MVP development. Extend to the product market fit. Now you need to showcase. Previously you showcased what is the problem. You talked about the alternative solution. Then you talked about your product. Now you need to show how your product fits into the exact market segments. So you need to highlight, say, for example, you could say this product is mainly for like age 20 to 30 people in this particular area. So that would be a kind of a segmentation of the market, and you can do some estimation of the market and see how big the market is as well. And what sort of fragmentation happen within the market, because like we talked about the alternative solution. So just because we put a product into that market, not everyone is going to buy your product. So there would be a market fragmentation. So you can talk about what sort of market you are talking about. And then you need to talk about the business model. How you're simply, it's about how we are going to make profit out of this business. I know as engineers, we are like technologically driven, innovation driven people, but to make it a successful product, we need to have the finance running. That is, like I said, it's a bloodstream of any business organization. So any product, we have to make sure that we cover our costs and we can make it to the next stage. So that you need to talk about how you're going to make a profit out of this product. Your clients could be direct clients, could be B2B, business to business sort of clients, could be you might have some selling methods like subscription, could be repayments, or so it could be a service or as a complete product. So you need to decide on these things and let the investors know about that. Also, you need to talk about how much cost and effort needs to be there for the final the full product realization, which is important, and how much profit margin you can make out of this product. And most importantly, you need to show that how you are going to validate your product in the market. Just because the product is a product is working in the lab doesn't mean that it may be accepted by the customer. So you might need to have some engagement with the customer, maybe get their let them to try on your solution and get their actual feedback. And maybe if they're happy to provide a feedback, capture a video feedback, that would be very useful to showcase for the investors, so that they know that these are the actual customers. They have been using this product and they got some feedback. So that's a good indication you're on the right track. Yeah, actually, this is what I was talking about. So get the actual customers' feedback. It's good to have some roadmap for next 2 years. What activities you are planning to have, and how we are going to scale your product, and how we are going to grow your market reach. So probably for 2 years, think about plan how we are going to expand your product and market. So have a list of activities and put it into a timeline where, when, and where, how we are going to grow this product. So this gives an understanding for the investors that how you will once given the opportunity of investment, how you will grow it further. Together with that, it's good to attach a financial analysis for 2 years, like what sort of expenses you would have for different activities and what sort of income you would be expecting. So you get some financial projection for the couple of years. And last not but least, but you need to ask for the actual ask from the potential investors. Like you could ask, okay, to take this product to the next level, this much of capital we need, and for your investment, we are going to give you this much of share. So you need to probably have that discussion with your team and have some options ready, so that when they ask, you can give some figures. Before finishing, you need to show a summary of what you discussed in previous slides in summarizing the problem, solution, traction. Traction means how much work you have already put into getting this into the product, into the market, that sort of activities. And also highlight the you ask as well. And end it with the thank you and open it for the question and answers. So like I mentioned before, so it would be like 12 minutes of your talk presenting your final pitch deck, followed by 5 minutes of Q&A. And this Q&A is just the preliminary work. So if investors and you want, you can have some offline discussions thereafter. And don't forget to include your contact details so that any investors can reach you when they want to. All right, so that's I think basically all about the template. And so anything from in general or related to the pitch deck template, you can ask now to clarify them. Okay, there's a question in the panel, how we're going to showcase it to the panel. Yeah, it's a good question. Like I said, the session would be online. So you need to have a video recorded demonstration of your product. Also, you can share if it live as well, but anyway, have the video recorded so that you have that option ready at any time. And at the moment, we are planning like having a physical event, but it is not confirmed at this stage. It would be followed event anyway. So followed after the pitch deck, there would be opportunity for the rewards and together with the actual investors as well. So it's not decided at the moment, but yeah, it would be online final pitch deck, and you need to demonstrate using a video or live. Anything else? All good, everyone? Any questions? This is your time. And yeah, like I mentioned, yeah, any questions, any clarification you need, please reach out using these 2 emails. And also you can join this WhatsApp community just by scanning this QR code. We will send out this presentation slide so you can follow up later on as well. And also we will have this recorded, this video recorded, so you can refer to this at any time you want. Yeah, so I think it's a good slide we are in. Like you can start following our seminar series, get some understanding. These seminars have been delivered in bilingual, both in English and Sinhala, and some had some Tamil versions as well. This was mainly targeted for Sri Lankan high schools, but of course, this is knowledge is knowledge, so it is applicable to you as well. So try to get best out of this seminar series and get your MVPs polished up and ready make the final pitch deck ready and get it reviewed by your advisors and us. Then you are all set to present the final pitch deck. All right, so any other questions? Okay, it seems not. So I see that you understood what we talked about, and we will send out the details of this presentation and the video as well. So you can refer to that. Excellent. So thank you for joining this session, and we will be working with you in the coming few weeks. Thank you.